I'ma do it one time. One time. All right, here we go. Good afternoon, or good morning, or whatever. Happy Saturday. Today is Saturday. Saturday, also known as Ojo Abameta. Saturday is the day of three suggestions. All right, so keep those ears open, keep your mind open, and try to latch on to three ideas, three suggestions that you come across today that you can take with you into next week, into next month, into the rest of this year. All right. Ojo Abameta, Ojo Abameta. Happy Saturday once again. Another beautiful day to enjoy. What we're talking about today is how to build confidence. Right? Confidence, very important thing in life, right? Maybe the most important thing in life in terms of high achieving, being a high performer, being someone who has a big impact on those around you. All right. So what we're going to do today is talk about how to build confidence. First, we're going to identify and define what confidence is. Number two, we're going to tell you exactly what you need to do to build that confidence. And number three, as always, we're going to encourage you to get started today. All right. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. Right. So let's get right into it. How to build confidence. First off, what is confidence? Right. The $1,000,000 question. As always, available on Amazon.com. Finding Your Superpowers by Carter Hughes. And I don't know if the book is for you, but it is a tool that you can use to help you make progress along your journey through life, right? It's just a tool book, different four major focuses that it gives you just to kind of once again help you to identify tools that you can use along that journey through life so you can accomplish whatever goals that you desire to accomplish. All right, so available on Amazon.com, Finding Your Superpowers by Carter Hughes. All right, first off, what is confidence? The Merriam-Webster's definition of confidence is self-assurance arising from a belief in one's abilities and qualities. Once again, self-assurance arising from self-assurance that comes from a belief, self-assurance that comes from a belief that you have in your abilities and your qualities. Self-assurance, certainty, sure, comfort, having that certainty makes a major difference in life. Just being certain about who you are makes you less likely to be susceptible to distractions, right? People around you are going to want to define you a certain way and are going to want you to serve them a certain way, right? So it's important that you're certain on who you are. What people want is cool. We all want things, right? All right. But if you're certain on who you are, that'll make you less likely to be susceptible once again to those distractions. All right. So you have to identify what your abilities and your qualities are in order to be confident, right? So prerequisite of confidence is knowing what your abilities and qualities are. Right? Once you know what those abilities and qualities are, and you believe in those abilities and qualities to the level that you're sure about your usefulness in terms of these abilities, in terms of these qualities, that's when you start to develop confidence. When you know who you are and you're sure about how you can help, right? That's what it is. As we just go down a little further, it's confidence as far as abilities. We just go down to abilities. What are abilities? Abilities are these things are switched. Wow. These things are wrong. These things are wrong. So your abilities are the things that you do well, right? Do you sing well? Do you cheer people up well? Do you fix appliances well? Do you solve random problems well? Can you read directions well, right? Your abilities are the things that you do well, things that you're just naturally good at, that you have a natural inclination for. And your qualities are your characteristics. What type of person are you to others, right? Not how you think you are to you, but to other people, right? How do other people think you're kind? Do they think you're mean? Do they think you're smart? Do they think you're helpful? Right? Just identifying what those characteristics are going to be to other people, the outward expression of those characteristics, right? because we're all connected in this thing. We are all one big community. So whatever characteristics you have, you need to identify and understand how they can be used to help the group. That's the point of all this. So the question then becomes, can you be confident if you don't know your abilities and qualities? The answer is no. If you don't know your abilities, you cannot truly be confident. If you don't know your qualities, you cannot truly be confident. Uh, you can put on you can kind of posture as if you have confidence. You can, I guess, look at people that you deem to be confident, and maybe that'll make you appear confident to a certain group of people. But actual confidence, once again, is knowing your abilities and qualities, right? Self-assurance arising from a belief in one's abilities and qualities. When you're sure about who you are, sure about how you can help, sure about what you do well, that's confidence, right? Confidence that travels is what we're talking about. Confidence you can take anywhere in the world and still not be confused as to who you are and how you can help, right? The only way to do that is to clearly define what your qualities are and to clearly define what your abilities are. All right, so take the time to explore who you are. These things will help you tremendously along your journey, right? Get sure on who you are. Get sure on what you can do well. Can you be sure about something that you don't know anything about? Of course not. Right? So what we're trying to do is encourage you to explore who you are and provide those tools. Once again, provide the tools. That's what we're doing, providing these specific tools. Use this tool. It'll help you to define or to identify who you are, right? As far as your qualities, those characteristics, we have the Interest Explorer for that, right? As far as your abilities, we have the Multiple Intelligence Assessment for that. That tells you what your natural strengths are, right? So these are just two tools, and keep in mind there are millions of these tools out there that you could use. Once you use these tools, if you want to find more and use those to also learn more about yourself, please do that. All right, the more you know, the better you can design your life. And now you know, it's like not knowing what kind of car you have in a race, right? You need to know what kind of car am I using in this race. Whether you want to admit it or not, this is a race. You need a way to measure your progress. You need a way to keep score, right? So you'll know what it is you're doing in life, right? So when you're accomplishing things and the folks who don't accomplish anything are coming at you, you can easily just point to the score. It's like, right? So you want to keep score. Know who you are, know what you're accomplishing, right? And you can refine that philosophy. That's what life is ultimately about: refinement, refinement. And refinement is just getting better. It's just improving a process, right? Continue to refine who you are. Continue to improve your qualities, improve your abilities, right? So you can get the most out of this life for yourself and for your family. How to maintain your confidence. Number one, a big one, you got to protect your confidence, right? People are coming for it every day. People will always come for your confidence. All good will be attacked, right? We must remember that. That'll keep you out of the habit of, trying to go into victim mode when bad things happen to you or when people try to do bad things to you, right? It's never, oh my God, what did I do to deserve this? No, no. It's always, hey, this is what's happening. What's the best course of action, right? We're not concerned as to why people do the bad things against people. Who cares? The saying goes, Jim Rohn, I would not sign up for that class, right? He say that to a lot of stuff. I wouldn't sign up for that class, right? And what that means is don't give your time and energy to things that don't matter, right? Foolishness, right? I got a message this morning from my daughter from some people I used to hang with, and they're upset I don't spend time with them anymore, right? Do I give any energy to that? You can't. Right? You got to learn to weigh things before you engage with them. And keep them. And you have to know, once again, all good will be attacked. Even people you do good for, they're going to want you to serve them a specific way. If you're not doing that, people may be upset, right? It's not a personal thing. It's just, this is kind of how people are. So it's best for you to kind of understand what's going on around you. Another way to protect your confidence. Know who you are. Know how you help people, right? So regardless of what folks prefer for you to do or not, be clear on who you are. Build that confidence, refine your abilities, refine your qualities. Put yourself in opportunities to show your qualities, right? Put yourself in opportunities to improve your abilities. When I took my the intelligence assessment, I've taken it, multiple times, obviously. But naturalistic intelligence is my lowest one, and visual spatial intelligence also my second lowest one. So, while I'm also refining the abilities that I'm strong at, I also try to, work to improve the ones that I'm weak on. For visual spatial, it's doing things like puzzles, working on puzzles, things like Rubik's cubes, things where you can move things, you can kind of see different shapes in your mind, right? It wasn't a natural thing for me to kind of look at a puzzle and have an idea of how it's supposed to go together based off the pieces. So that's something that I'm working on. Then naturalistic intelligence is just, being more around nature, taking more nature walks, taking more hikes, trying to get a better understanding of animal and nature. Water flow, even like where does water come from? How does it flow, through the rivers and underground and all that stuff. And I mean, but yeah, build your confidence, man. Protect your confidence. All good will be attacked. Uh, if they're not hating on you, you're probably not doing anything right. If they're not coming for you, you're not doing anything right. This is a part of it. Maintain your confidence, protect your confidence, build your confidence. But first, we must establish your confidence. All right, identify those qualities and abilities, and then start to build on them.